PowerToys has been sitting on my PC doing its thing quietly for ages. I installed it, set it up, and kind of just forgot it existed. You know how it is. But then 0.99 dropped, and I'm looking through the changelog and I see something that made me genuinely go, wait, what? They added grab and move, which means you can now click anywhere on a window, anywhere, and just drag it. No hunting for the title bar like it's some kind of game. And then there's power display, monitor brightness, contrast, volume, all from your system tray. No more crawling behind your desk like a raccoon looking for the brightness button at 2 a.m. Yeah, I need to try this. Drop a like, it really means a lot, and let's get into it. Let me just open here Power Toys. And now here we can see two of the new buttons. If I go here to windowing and layouts, we have this new option grab and move. Move and resize windows by holding a modifier key and dragging. Left click to move, right click to resize. So let's just try this out. Grab and move off. Let's put it to on. Activation modifier key, Windows key or Alt key. Resize windows with a modifier key plus right click. So let's just try this with Helium browser, for example. So let's just minimize this. Let's go here. We can move it like this. What if I click on the Windows key? Nothing happens. What if I right click here? So I can just resize it like this. So Windows key, and then I can resize it. And of course you can also remap it to Alt as well if you prefer it so. But I think that this works pretty well. So for example, I can resize it like this. Then maybe I can put it title bar here on top. And now I can also put it somewhere here. What if I go back here to grab and move? Let's see if there's something else which is new. Left click to move, right click to resize. So if I hold the Windows key and then go here, we can just move it like this. Yeah, it works. And then if I, for example, hold the Windows key and right click, we can then just resize the window. So yeah, I think it works super well. So we can just here then hold the activation key and then just drag the window wherever you would like. Then let's also try here with the file explorer. So I can move it like this. I don't have to go here, for example, to the title bar. So I can drag it. I can just hold the Windows key down and then I can just move it around the screen. That's pretty cool. And then if I click here on the right click on my mouse, I could then resize it like this or maybe like this and this. So that's pretty cool. There's also another option here, which is under the input and output. So let's take a look here at the power display, a display management utility for brightness and power control. So if I click here right now on power display, we have no monitors detected. What if I click here on refresh? Still nothing. What if I click on identify monitors? We have here, as you can see, number one monitor, but unfortunately I cannot here change anything. For example, contrast or brightness. So this is super unfortunate. But here down below, we can also see that it has this system tray icon, which I think looks pretty cool. It has this display looking like icon. Then we have show profile switcher button as well. And I guess we can also change the activation shortcut here. What if I go click here, assign the shortcut? For example, we can go with Control and M as a monitor. And then let's click on save. And now if I click here on Control and M, it opens up this thing. So now if I, for example, go here, let me show you also the changelog real quick. This is basically grab and move, drag and resize windows from anywhere. And it looks like this. So let's also try, for example, if I can move another window here behind the other one. So if I have this one like here, we can then just go like this. And then if I just hold my Windows key and this one, we can just resize it like this. And then I can also move it behind the other two windows, which is pretty cool. I guess it points to the pointer. So wherever your pointer is, you will be able to resize that window. For example, if you're here with a pointer, you can then hold down the Windows key and then we can just move this one. And then if I'm here, I can move it like this. And then this one is behind, I can move it like this, as you can see. So it works pretty well. Then here for the power display, here I can show you this one more clearly because unfortunately display here does not want to work. No monitors detected. So here pretty much you can see power display. You can see the input source, for example, USB-C, DisplayPort or HDMI. And then here you can change the brightness, volume of your monitor speakers, as well as the contrast, I believe here. And then you can also modify the profile, which I think is pretty cool. Now, this is not all which is new here with the PowerToys PowerToys 099. If we go here to home, we have the comment palette. If I click on it here, let's go to the settings and let me show here this dock preview, which also got some new features. So if I enable the dock, you can see that right now we have this dock at the top of the screen. I already made specific video about this dock, which I think it's pretty cool. We can change the position as you can see, but now we have this new option, which is size. So pretty much we have the default one, which looks like this, and we can change it here to the compact one. So this one I think looks pretty good. If you don't want this massive dock here at the top, you would then just change the size to compact. And my recommendation is here that you change the material to transparent so it looks even more minimal. And then if you want, you can even put it here to the bottom on top of your taskbar and it looks like this. Then for example, you can put it here to the right or even to the left side of the screen. But I think that the top position is the best here. And then the background you can of course also change. So yeah, this is also the new feature for the comment palette here inside the PowerToys 099. And then we also have, as I mentioned, this really cool new utility, which is grab and move. And I can pretty much move the windows without hunting for the title bar here at the top. So you don't have to pretty much go here for the title bar. You can just hold down the modifier key, which is either Windows key or Alt key, and then just move the window where you have pretty much the cursor. If I go here, for example, to the PowerToys, I can then just move the window like this and it works super well. If I, for example, go with this one, I have the cursor here, I can move it here. If I have, for example, the cursor here on this window, I can click on Windows key and then just move this one here behind it like this. And I think it works super well. And if you are a regular PowerToys user, I think you should definitely update here inside the PowerToys settings. Just go here to the general and click for check for the updates and it should install the latest version. This is pretty much super cool, really nice quality improvement for Windows, and I think you should definitely use it if you are using PowerToys on your computer. I will leave a link for it in the video description down below. Thank you so much for watching. Like the video if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel as well, and I will talk to you guys in the next one.